I've covered a lot of MOBAs in the past few years, but one has always stuck out to me, and that game is Smite. It's almost been 2 years since my last video on this game, but I remember really liking it. So when Hi-Res Studios asked me to take a second look at the game, I said sure. But I wasn't gonna half-ass it this time, no siree. This time, I was going to assemble the most badass team imaginable. Unfortunately, they weren't available, so I had to settle. Cupid, he'll steal your heart. Literally. Jeb, he's basically Groot, with the personality of a pet rock. Thanatos, because he looks cool. Kabrakan, who pretty much embodies every competitive gamer I've ever met. And Apollo, leader of this team and secret agent badass, because I picked him first. The H-Team. Which immediately changed with every game we played, making my cool intros kind of worthless. Thanks guys, you jerks. Now, if you don't know what Smite is, well, it's a third-person MOBA rather than the normal top-down perspective. The characters are all gods from different eras, regions, and mythologies, ranging anywhere from Roman and Greek to Hindu and Chinese. And each god has several different skins for customization, now with extra blasphemy. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as any other MOBA. There are several different game types to take part in. There's your normal lane variety, where your team attacks several different lanes in an attempt to get to your enemy's base, an arena killfest where you just kill each other, and some randomized games for less structured ass-kicking. Each god has a basic attack and 4 skills with which to kill their enemies. Every match, you'll start off as level 1 and work your way up to level 20, unlocking skills and buying items along the way to make your god an ultimate killing machine. Which, let's face it, that's the kind of god we all want to worship. Awesomely enough, Hi-Res Studios unlocked all of the gods and their alternate skins for my team. Thanks a lot, guys, you all rock! No pun intended. My team's first game was against some AI opponents because we wanted to practice up before our first real match. Naturally, we destroyed them. They're AI, they're stupid. I take it back! I take it back! So we figured it was time for a real match. We entered the arena confident, yet skeptical of our skills. And thanks to the combined power of our team, we had our first taste of victory. But just barely. Of course, this went straight to our heads, which led to us attempting a pre-made conquest match. Apparently there are these things called tactics and strategy. These concepts were foreign to my team and our enemies used that to their advantage. I'm pretty sure that's called hacking. To begin with, there is a phase during character selection where each team can ban certain gods from play. I didn't bother with this because I don't give a shit. Then apparently, in between each lane are NPCs that when you kill them, provide buffs for your team. Yeah, we didn't bother with those. Apparently, each character also has a type, such as Assassin, Hunter, Guardian, Warrior, Support, etc. And each of these character types complements one another, so it's beneficial to have complementing types in each lane. We didn't really bother with that either. Oh, and also that whole knowing what you're doing thing? Yeah, we didn't have that either. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so we got destroyed, but we weren't going to let that get us down. It was back to the arena for some much-needed confidence building. Well, that didn't end up going as planned. Our team was broken. We had become bitter husks of men. And with solemn resignation, we decided to attempt one last conquest to see if we could regain our lost pride, knowing that this redemption would likely never come. Boy, how right we were! Not only did we lose this match, if our team was, let's say, vicious attack dogs, our opponents were T-Rexes armed with missile launchers, machine guns, and the f***ing nuclear football. AKA, they were really good. They also weren't very nice about it. Congratulations, guys! Holding up that MOBA player stereotype of being assholes. Sadly, Smite is not immune to this type of player, but I don't feel any competitive game is, so it wasn't unexpected. And truly, how you feel about this type of player is dependent on how you deal with them. I prefer Volcanic Sacrifice, but sometimes that's not an option. But oddly enough, even being on the receiving end of all this ass-kicking, my team and I had fun. And I think that's the biggest thing to take away from this whole experience. If you can lose at a game and still have fun, then the developers have done something right. And I've continued to play Smite in my off time quite a bit. Next time, my team will be ready. We shall be ready. Although probably not, but who's keeping track? And also, if you like Smite, I'm going to be giving away a few codes for free gods, like Thor, Vulcan, and Medusa. Just make sure you're watching my Twitter at twitter.com/TheHiveLeader, Thursday, April 9th. I'll be giving away codes all day. And that was Smite. I actually really do enjoy this game. Thanks to my team for helping me out on this one. You can check out some of their content by clicking the links in the description below. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I've also put 2 other videos for you to watch somewhere on the page there. You can also follow me on the Twitters, and you can donate to my channel on Patreon, like these gods among men. Seriously, I worship them, and sometimes make human sacrifice.